Eva Abdulla, former Deputy Speaker of the Parliament in Maldives. Mr. Abdulla, appreciate you joining us here on NDTV. I want to start by asking you, ma'am, how should one sitting in India take this, whatever has happened, the way it has been projected on social media? There has been quite outrage as far as Indians are concerned with the way these comments were made.
Well, rightfully so. The comments are outrageous, and the reaction of the people of India is quite understandable. Let me just first say that these comments by the Deputy Minister and ministers in the current government of Maldives, these comments are in no way a reflection of the opinion of the Maldivian people. The comments are shameful, they're racist, and in no way they're not acceptable at all. India is a very close ally of the people of the Maldives. India is one of our most long-standing allies. We are very dependent on India for economic gains, for trade, for education, for health, for tourism. And the comments are ill thought out. And my own party and many other parties in the country have called on the government of Maldives and the President, Dr. Muiz, to distance himself and the government from the comments made by the Deputy Minister.
Right.
But let me apologize. I'd like to apologize personally, and I'd like to apologize to the people of India for these shameful remarks. And I want to reiterate that the comments are in no way a reflection of the opinion of the Maldivian people.
Ma'am, we really appreciate the words, in fact, that you've spoken here on NDTV. But let me then, of course, go on and ask you one more question on this, because there have been questions since the current government has taken over that, there is a sense that the current government wants to create some sort of a distance as far as India is concerned, getting closer to China. Should this be taken as a one-off remark? Or possibly, is this a sign of times to come?
This is not an attitude that the Maldives government, that any government, this government or next government or previous government, this is not an attitude that a Maldivian government can take towards India, or in fact towards any of our allies, and especially not to India. I would rather hope that these comments by the Deputy Minister are a one-off, and that the government of Maldives, that Dr. Muiz's administration will come down hard on whoever made these, on the people, on the ministers who made these comments, and will ensure that such comments and such opinions cannot be expressed from now onwards.
In the end, as I was saying, the Maldives is one of the top destinations for Indians. You see every third day some sort of celebrities, coming out and holidaying in Maldives. What would you like to say to those who are so angry that they decided not to go to Maldives? Sorry, go ahead, ma'am.
I want to say come back. And I want to say that the comments by one or two people should not be a reflection of the way Maldivian people see India and the Indian people. And we want to ask the Indian people to come back to the Maldives. And we want to ask you to come back. Do not carry on a boycott campaign against the Maldives. It's not a reflection of the opinion of the Maldivian people.